Hello there. Now, when Sally Roberts lost her High Court battle to stop her son having radiotherapy for a brain tumour, she said her worst fears had come true.
However, 8 months on, Neon is getting better. So does Sally now feel she was wrong. We'll be speaking to her in just a moment. But first, here's a reminder of the story.
Thin and weak, but still smiling. This is Neon Roberts, halfway through a 6-week course of radiotherapy. Treatment doctors say is saving his life, but his mother fought a desperate battle to prevent. Sally Roberts first made the headlines last December when she went into hiding with Neon.
Kidnapped my son, essentially, and gone underground with him at a time when he needed critical, urgent treatment.
Sally and Neon were found 4 days later, but Sally was undeterred and she took her fight to the High Court.
It's medieval, this whole treatment protocol that the doctors are following.
She lost her case and custody of her son. Though he still has many months of treatment ahead, doctors say Neon is getting stronger every day.
How's he?
I think his coordination and his spirit has been crushed. He's not doing he's very much feeling pretty rubbish.
Is he not on the mend? And his dad Ben says he's doing well and responding well to the treatment, as do doctors.
Yes, I find that a very strange description, responding well, because when you look at him, his coordination and he's just hiding away from the world. He wants to always build dens around himself.
But his last scan said he was cancer-free, though, didn't it? And that is what he's being treated for, so...
Yes, but the very treatment itself is a carcinogenic, immunosuppressive assault on the body, where there's a multitude of other treatments out there that, as you know, I mentioned before, the proton therapy, I would have much rather that far less invasive treatment, which does not do nearly as much collateral damage to the surrounding tissue because it's more targeted, more localised. Doesn't do the whole brain.
So your argument always was that this wasn't the right treatment for his tumour?
Yes, I felt we were railroaded. Sorry, excuse me.
No,
I felt we were railroaded right onto what the NHS were pushing onto us. And there are other medical experts, professors out there who said otherwise. And such as I was contacted by a proton therapy expert from the States who was ready to take him on. And he actually comes over and speaks and teaches the professors here.
And this therapy has the same sort of statistical results of success, does it, as the one that's used currently by the NHS to treat this kind of problem?
Yes, that's right. And it will be used here from 2017. And because the population here is slightly, less to somewhere like America or China, they're using it as standard there already. It only happens to 1 in a million.
But the fact is that Neon needed treatment sooner than that.
They were ready to take him within days.
But here the treatment was the radiotherapy. You disagree with that, but the High Court didn't find in your favour. Neon's dad wanted it to go ahead, the doctors wanted it to go ahead, and OK, he might not be back to how he was, but they say he really is on the mend. So surely, in this case, Sally, doesn't the end justify the means? And the end looks positive.
I think that would have been the same case with or without the radiotherapy that he had here.
I mean, that's theoretical. The fact is you've paid a bit of a price for this because Ben, your former partner, now has custody of your children.
No.
Sorry, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes,
of Neon?
Yes, just for now, because of the court order whilst he's having treatment.
My mistake, but it's taken its toll on you inevitably.
It has been very difficult.
And what about Neon in the midst of all this, with his parents disagreeing so vehemently? I mean, one of the things that you have to deal with when you're going through treatment like this is having the strength and confidence and belief that it's going to cure you. I mean, do you worry that you being so negative about his treatment is going to make it harder for him to recover?
I don't. I'm not like this around Neon. This is just, and also it's the sensationalism of how it's been reported. You know, Ben and I get on very well, and yes, we're very discreet about what's going on. I don't like people talking in front of Neon about what's going on.
Well, that's good to hear, and we wish him all the all the best with his recovery as well, because after all, that's what you all want, isn't it? For him to get well and to get healthy. Thanks very much indeed for talking to us.
Thank you very much.
It is 8:15.